Today we're talking about why Viktor Gyökeres is Arsenal's must-buy striker this January transfer window. And my name is Abu Kals, and I'll be bringing to you the latest Arsenal and I must say hot transfer news. So Arsenal fans, in January, this January transfer window is definitely almost here, and the Gunners are reportedly targeting Sporting Lisbon's prolific striker Viktor Gykers. And in today's video, we're going to be diving straight into why Viktor Gyökeres might be the perfect addition to Mikel Arteta's squad, his potential impact on Arsenal's title push, and what it would take to bring him to the Emirates Stadium. And let's take a quick look. If you're wondering whether Viktor Gyökeres is worth the rumored 50 million euros, stick around as we break down his statistics, style of play, and how he would fit into Mikel Arteta's system. You do not want to miss this. Now, first of all, who is Viktor Gykers? Who exactly is Viktor Gykers? Let's start with some context. Viktor Gykers is a 26-year-old Swedish international striker currently tearing it up for the Premier League with Sporting Lisbon, And let's talk about his career journey. It will be noted that Viktor Gyökeres began his career. Viktor Gyökeres began his career in Sweden with IF, And before moving, that was before moving to Brighton in the Premier League. Imagine, he was in Brighton. He played for Brighton at one time, but Brighton did not get the best out of him, Unfortunately, definitely struggled for minutes, and he was sent out on loan. And it was during his time at Coventry City in the Championship where Viktor Gyökeres truly exploded into the scene. And then he scored 21 goals in the 2020-2023 season. Fast forward to this very season at Sporting CP, where he has been one of Europe's top performing strikers. We're going to talk about stats breakdown, and you see how good it is this season. Viktor Gyökeres has played 24 games for Sporting Lisbon, and he scored 18 goals, and making 6 assists, a goal contribution average of 1.2 matches, That is quite good. So there are, I must say, these numbers place him among the most efficient strikers in Europe's top leagues. So, why? We need to ask ourselves, why Viktor Gykers? Why Arsenal needs to sign him? Why is he the best football player that Arsenal can get at the moment? Now, let's talk about Arsenal's striker situation, And Victor, we know that Viktor Gykers could be the missing piece, The current striker issues, there is Gabriel Jesus. He's been brilliant, but injury prone. You do not need a football player like that. Then Edin Ketia definitely left, and while capable of struggles in the big games or against impact defensive setups, it will be noted that Gabriel Jesus really being injury prone, that does not help at all. So what Arsenal lacks is physically dominant, a physically dominant striker who can handle the rigors of the Premier League week in, week out. And what does Viktor Gyökeres got to offer? What does he have to offer? So I must say, at 6'2", Viktor Gykers is tall, strong, and great in the air. So an attribute that Arsenal desperately needs to unlock defenses. He's also incredibly mobile for his size, quite incredibly mobile for his side. Which means he can press effectively and also participate in Arsenal's high energy style of play. We need to look at the technical feat. We know that Mikel Arteta's system thrives on versatility, and Viktor Gykers offers the perfect blend of technical ability, physical presence, and goal scoring instincts. And that is one of the best strikers at the moment. Uh, we've got also to be realistic and talk about transfer fees and the competition. Let's talk about what it would take to bring Viktor Gyökeres to the Premier League, to Arsenal in particular, this general transfer window. So Sporting Lisbon reportedly values Viktor Gyökeres at 50 million euros. And for context, this is similar to what Newcastle paid for Alexander Isak or Liverpool for Darwin Nunez. And these football players are impressing. They are worth much more right about now. So given his age and current form, it will be noted that Viktor Gyökeres' investment for Arsenal would be something quite good. But there is competition for the signature. Reports suggest that clubs like West Ham and Atletico Madrid are also monitoring Viktor Gyökeres. So Arsenal needs to act quite fast. And the good news is Arsenal's status as title contenders, and also actually the track record of Arsenal with young talents makes Arsenal an attractive destination. So when we look at Viktor Gyökeres versus the current options, yeah, and for some reason I might still compare him with a bit with Edin Ketia, even when he's not at Arsenal anymore. So how does Viktor Gyökeres compare to Arsenal's current strikers? Yeah. Now, mainly let's talk about Gabriel Jesus. Yeah. So Jesus is more versatile and creative, but Viktor Gyökeres is a more traditional striker who offers better aerial ability and physicality, and that is something good. But we know when it comes to numbers do not lie. Viktor Gyökeres is definitely a much better football player, So let's hope things go on quite well for the football club Arsenal, and we will see what definitely Arsenal will have to bring. Anyway, let's compare. Put to comparison, really, when we talk about goals, so the conversion rates are definitely significantly higher for Gabriel Jesus, and I must say anyway. So when I say when we look at Gabriel Jesus recently scoring 5 goals in within 4 days, and that's in 2 games. That's quite brilliant against the same team, Crystal Palace. But we need also to understand the fact that Gabriel Jesus is injury prone, and you cannot rely on Gabriel Jesus for a full season. You need a striker who's solid like Viktor Gykers. And now let's look at how Viktor Gykers could directly impact Arsenal's ambitions this very season. So breaking down defenses, one of Arsenal's struggles this season has been breaking down low block defenses, and this is where Viktor Gyökeres' physical presence would offer a different dimension to the attack at the football club Arsenal. So Arsenal also needs to look into depth. Depth for multiple competitions. So with Arsenal fighting on multiple fronts, Premier League, Champions League, and domestic cups. Arsenal needs depth in every position, especially up front. So immediate impact. Viktor Gyökeres is top from right now. I must say. Gyökeres is in top form. Is in top form right now. and his confidence could translate into an immediate impact at Arsenal. Imagine him linking up with Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and Martin Odegaard. That would definitely be sensational. So, having talked about that. Uh, of course, no transfer comes without risks, you know. So let's address some potential concerns for Viktor Gykers moving to the football club Arsenal. First of all, adapting to the Premier League. Adapting to the Premier League is one of those things that could be a big hurdle, you know. Because while Gyökeres has played in England before, the Premier League is a different beast compared to Premier League, and it's definitely uh, changed from when he played here. So, would he adapt quickly enough? That is also something that we need to ask. We need also to assess the cost versus the risk. Is it worth getting him? So, 50 million euros is a significant figure for a player with immediate top flight experience. You know. However, his trajectory suggests he's ready for the setup. To step is quite ready to step up. Yeah, and uh, impact on current players. Would Gyökeres' arrival limit minutes for Gabriel Jesus? Possibly, yes. So Arteta will need to manage this very carefully. Let's hope things go on quite well for Mikel Arteta. Now, in conclusion, Viktor Gykers has all the attributes Arsenal needs in a striker: and physicality, goal scoring ability, and also, I must say, versatility. And that 50 million euros, he could be. He could be the final piece in the puzzle to challenge for the title, Premier League title this season. So, what do you let me pose a question to you. What do you think? Should Arsenal go for Viktor Gykers in the January transfer window, or are there better options? Are there better options than Viktor Gykers? So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and also if you enjoyed this video breakdown, do not forget to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell for more updates, more Arsenal updates. This is Abu Kals bringing to you the latest transfer news. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and I must say goodbye for now. Do not forget that I always put out a video every now and then. So if you do not subscribe, you will definitely miss out. Thank you, and goodbye for now.